Rangers have struggled to find form in the early stages of this season, with pressure building on Russell Martin after a draw with St Mirren. Motherwell held Martin's side to a 1-1 draw on the opening weekend of the season, before another 1-1 draw against Dundee saw Rangers disappoint on their first home appearance of the season. Rangers' early form under Martin has been put under the microscope following a disastrous start during their Champions League qualifying game against Club Brugge at Ibrox, with fans were seen leaving during the first half of the 3-0 defeat. St Mirren were yet to find the net this season but looked the most threatening of the two sides throughout the first half, and Jonah Younda's strike gave the hosts a deserved lead. Rangers huffed and puffed in the second half but had to rely on a Findlay Curtis strike to salvage another 1-1 draw, as Martin's team now find themselves 7th in the table, and 6 points adrift of old firm rivals Celtic, who travel to Ibrox next Sunday. After scrapping their way to a 1-1 draw against St Mirren on Sunday afternoon, ex-Celtic star Chris Sutton weighed in on the mounting pressure. Speaking to Sky Sports, Sutton said, "Rangers cannot sack him. That would not be a good look for the 49ers." The former Celtic striker also added, "This is the third league game of the season. He does need time to implement his ideas and let them bed into the team." Also speaking ahead of the match was Chris Boyd, who gave Martin a stark reality of what life is like in charge of Rangers. "There's a growing frustration amongst the Rangers fans, due to early season results, and that isn't going to go away unless you start winning. The be-all and end-all in Glasgow is winning." Following their meeting with St Mirren, Rangers enter their biggest week of the season, travelling to Brugge for the reverse fixture of their Champions League qualifier before welcoming Celtic for the first Old Firm derby of the season. Rangers have had a tumultuous time with managers since they sacked Giovanni van Bronckhorst in November 2022. The Dutchman led Rangers to the 2022 Europa League final, in which they lost to Eintracht Frankfurt, but underwhelmed in the following season, and the disastrous spells of Michael Beale and Philippe Clement followed. Following their summer takeover of the club, American ownership group, 49ers Enterprises appointed Martin as head coach, but the young coach has underwhelmed in his career since leaving Swansea City in 2023. Martin's ideas will take time to bed in with the squad at Ibrox, and patience will be required from the Rangers faithful if they are to see success under the 39-year-old. Martin will know he needs to get results in charge of Rangers, but if given the time to work his ideas into the squad, this squad could certainly compete with Celtic once again at the summit of Scottish football.